So today I'm going to talk about the five-way meeting, and my message is don't fear it. So why do we do a five-way? When you're doing court-ordered mediation, the five-way is the default. You're court-ordered to go to mediation, and you usually come with your attorney. Your spouse comes with their attorney, and you're usually in a pretty formal session with the mediator, and that mediation is usually done primarily by caucus. The mediator shuffles back and forth between rooms, trying to help you to see each other's viewpoints and try and assist you in settling your case. But sometimes in private mediation, we also do a five-way. And why do we do that? Usually, if the mediator feels you've reached an impasse, it does not seem like progress is possible, she or he might recommend, let's bring the attorneys in the room and help to see the other perspective and get some legal background or how this would settle if we were in court. Sometimes it's one issue, sometimes it's multiple issues, but it's clear that the mediator feels no progress is possible if you continue in the mediation room. So the mediator arranges a five-way, and there's usually an agenda of items that you want to address, usually the outstanding issues that you haven't addressed. Usually that is either division of assets or it may be support. Division of assets can happen when you have complicated finances, you have an executive compensation that's hard to understand, or sometimes it happens when you have commingled assets, you have premarital and marital assets, and you're trying to figure out what's a fair resolution in that situation. In terms of support, sometimes it's a long-term marriage, a spouse hasn't worked outside the home, and you have to figure fair alimony. So in those situations, a five-way is in order, and usually this could be a 2 or 3 hour meeting. Typically, unless it's court-ordered, we don't try to do those full-day meetings. At the end, I found that most of the cases do settle in mediation in a five-way. People ask me, what percentage of cases do you do a five-way for? And I'd say probably 1 in 5. Most cases don't need a five-way to settle the case, but if we're not making progress, that's what's going to happen. And it's certainly better than just throwing the baby out with the bathwater and saying, let's litigate the case. If you can't settle the case in mediation, figure out what resources you need to bring to the table. I hope I've given you a view of the benefits of the five-way. People feel fearful that it's expensive. I'm paying for you and I'm paying for my attorney. But if you can get that case settled without having to go to court and have to go through litigation, it's well worth it. It's Anju Jessani for Divorce with Dignity Mediation Services, saving dollars, making sense.